In this episode of Turf Toe Show, we talk about Penn State and Ohio State being bums again, Deshaun Watson pretty much tanking Houston's dreams, and if the Eagles are actually legit or not.
And all these fights and suspensions.
Which there shouldn't be. Let them all fight. Let them fight, let them fight, let them fight.
Like in hockey.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Turf Toe Show.
Yo.
It's kind of a solemn day. Everybody's sick.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hurting.
Sick of all these teams losing. Oh, bum-ass Giants losing again.
I mean, hold on. It's a Giants, so what do you mean bum-ass Giants? Like,
The bum-ass Denver
burger?
Broncos losing again.
50 burgers, bro.
man.
But I'm Mike Floyd, and I'm still rocking with the Jets because they're the only New York team that's actually doing something right now.
Oh, Lord.
Beat those Canadian Buffalo Bills. They're not part of New York. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm Steven Harris. I'm still around my Denver Broncos, but had to wear a Nuggets jersey today because that's the only thing I feel like I can root for.
if you watch Top of the Key, you would know you shouldn't root for those guys ever.
Yeah, no, they're garbage. They're still a Denver team though.
Okay.
They got a chance. It's not after Christmas yet.
They got a chance to go sit on the bench.
Basketball doesn't matter until after Christmas.
No, basketball matters. The preseason,
Well, yeah,
when people get
that's
traded.
Oh, man. What up, y'all? It's Lee. But I feel like I'm sickly today.
Ooh.
So,
Is it because Brent Hundley is not who they thought he was?
I'm sick of that, too.
Is it Brent or Brett?
You know, it's Brett, but...
Okay, because I've been saying Brent, and I'm just like...
I call him Brent because don't even associate him with Brett Favre. So his name is Brent. We're going to call him Brent from here on out. Honestly, I understand you're new, but you've been in the system 3 years. I understand they wanted to take a conservative route, but it's the Lions. And the Lions will usually end up acting like the Lions, which means they are always beatable.
Yep.
And they were a little too conservative for me. They didn't. I mean, you're in Lambeau, man. It's like the odds are stacked in your favor. And he the dink and dunk crap, like... No, it doesn't work. You got to actually press them. Throw that ball down the field, risk that pass interference, risk those things, man. Like, you play too soft.
Soft?
I understand, like, it's your, second start. I think the first start in Lambeau. But, like, man, you had opportunities. I mean, and the defense didn't help you out at all either. With Lions never punted not one time the entire game.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford threw for 26 out of 33, 361 yards, 2 TDs, no interceptions.
That's actually you expect that from Stafford though. That's not crazy. 2 touchdown passes, 1 touchdown run, like 300-something yards. That's Stafford's gonna do that mostly on anybody except obviously the Steelers. But
But
I
no
mean,
punts. They didn't.
That's the crazy part to
the
me.
entire game that hasn't happened since like 1971. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, and that's where I'm like. Defense got to step up because y'all were trying to blitz Stafford, which I mean, like I don't know why they were trying to blitz Stafford when you have those pass catching running backs. That screen is what killed him in the fourth quarter. That screen that went for like 60-something yards. That's what did it. But as far as on the offensive side, he's not the answer. I don't know why they didn't pick Colin Kaepernick up. He might not have been the answer either because he don't know the playbook. But Brett,
I don't think Brett knows the playbook.
I mean, I think he does. He
should know the playbook.
There's a time he got sacked and the guy was wide open. Like,
yeah, his vision isn't the best. I mean, you got I guess it's growing pains, but I mean,
3 years.
Yeah, I mean, what's gonna happen? I think is that he's gonna play this season out. Hopefully, they can make a wild card just to keep their streak going. Please.
That brings up kind of an interesting question. Why is there such a disparity between the starters and the backups?
Well, because
it's rare that you can bring in a backup and just be okay, yeah. We got a second starter. You know what I mean? Like anytime you bring in the backup, it's like, well, we're fucked.
Which is crazy. Like I guess it's first team reps or what or experience. I don't really know, but like you seldomly see. I mean, well, Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers came in.
Right. That's one example.
It was the same. It was like, all right, well, you got another Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, when Garoppolo came in for Brady for those suspension, he didn't look bad, but the system, I believe in the system with those guys, man.
Yeah, I think it's somewhat of the system and just the confidence level of that quarterback that's coming in. Cause,
plus, he's been there a while, like longer than I think he was there like 4 or some years.
Yeah, but even the ones that have been there for a while still get their chance, and
the system there is so good that they signed Brian Hoyer as a backup.
Who did?
The Patriots.
I think it's probably still.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No,
that's how good. That proves how good the system is. If you get Brian Hoyer,
but Brian Hoyer's not a bum though. He was really doing it.
His record with the Browns, Texans, the 49ers begs to differ.
I've seen with the 49ers, he was actually getting that ball there, man.
He just couldn't win.
They couldn't win because so
So
many
it
other
doesn't matter
factors.
then. It doesn't matter what you do. As long as that's like Jameis Winston. It doesn't matter. He threw for 2,000 yards or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't win a game.
Yeah, well, it's what season.
Biting W's on, walking around like,
Yeah, because you can't stop throwing interceptions.
He also doesn't have a shoulder to throw with. So.
Yeah, it's funny though. But I mean, when you got a good backup,
Yeah.
it's hard to keep. And if they're not under a rookie contract, it's hard to keep them because they're like, yo, I want more money because I can play.
The best backup ever was Jason Campbell. End of story.
Oh my goodness,
He was.
Jason Campbell,
Yeah.
the black dude from the Redskins,
Yeah.
bro, he was a bum.
He was a bum as a starter, but as a backup, he was the world's greatest backup. Look it up.
Bro.
I look it up.
Where is he now?
He's retired now
Bro, I thought he was so trash, bro.
as a starter, but he was always the best backup. Everybody was like, "Yo, he's like the greatest backup of all time." He's like, if they had a 6-man of the year award.
Is that really a compliment though? Oh, he's the best backup ever. Like,
Hey man, I mean, if you're a bum, that's probably the best. You take whatever compliment you can get.
No,
but like
that's no, because like that's like having Mike Vick back up to Peyton Manning. That's two different schemes. Defense ain't gonna prepare for both of them.
But that's the thing. I guess Jason.
the
Campbell's-
offense can't prepare for both of those.
I guess
Exactly.
his IQ was really good, so he could understand all the playbooks. He didn't go to Harvard like this backup down in Tampa Bay, but
Fitzpatrick.
he's like, oh, he went to Harvard. Who the hell cares?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like LeBron James didn't go to school, but he's still the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
So
Right
whatever.
now he sucks.
That's a different story. I've been roasting his ass though.
Man, they're just taking their time.
No. They're freaking out there right now.
Hey,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think so, man. Watch. After
I'm
Christmas.
telling you again, basketball doesn't matter. So after Christmas,
Basketball matters.
they'll go like
24/7,
20 to 2,
365,
Right.
sometimes 366 days of the year.
right after
Leap year,
after
leap year.
Christmas, after the playoffs, during the NFL playoffs, it starts to perk up a
Pick
little
up,
bit.
yep.
And then after the Super Bowl, then that's all you're gonna see on ESPN.
And then they take off.
Then it takes off.
Oh no, so I gotta start watching college ball. So jumping to college, what's up with Penn State and Ohio State?
Yo, honestly, let me tell you what's up with it. All right, Dabo Sweeney last year. Well, I think it was the safety. I can't remember the safety's name. I think he's in the league now. He said they were not concerned with Ohio State. They faced better quarterbacks than Barrett. They think that they've played better. They've seen better quarterbacks. They've seen better backups than Barrett. They didn't believe Barrett was that good. And then when they went out there and goose egged him, Barrett is not all that hype that people talk about him. He's not.
Did he get
dope.
benched for a freshman 2 years ago? And the guy's he's with San Francisco right now.
Talking about
It's like Cordell or something like
I
that.
think it might have been Cardell Jones. But
Yeah, Cardell
I
Jones,
thought Barrett got hurt though, to be honest. But either way, he's not that dope. Like this stuff you're saying, he's not consistent. But I don't think he's good at all, personally. I think he'll be a good practice squad, maybe a solid backup.
It'd be
But
perfect for the CFL.
maybe, yeah. I mean, I think he's a little better than that, but he's not good enough to carry Ohio State right now. He's not, because Ohio State, they have receivers. He has the deep ball, but honestly, they need more of a pocket passer. And Barrett, I really don't like him. I don't think this doesn't surprise me. Iowa is known for doing this. They did it to Michigan last year. Like Iowa does this. This is what they do. They upset they throw everything off. Especially when you play them in Iowa City. Man, hell no. So I was surprised by the score, but I wasn't surprised by them losing because Iowa's defense is solid. You can't really run against them, and they ran all over Ohio State, and that's what happened. Penn State, Michigan State, these guys are sleepers, man. Michigan State and Iowa are guys you can't just look over. Whether they have
by field goal. So I mean, it was actually a decent game.
that shouldn't happen. With the Heisman, excuse me, that shouldn't happen. You should have ran all over Michigan State. For them to stuff you like that, no. 3 touchdowns is not what I would expect. I expect that game to be like 45 to 20. So, no. Penn State, they're out of it now. Ohio State, they're going to try to find a way to keep them relevant, keep them magically in it because of Urban. But no, they're done. I don't think there'll be a Big Ten team in the college football playoffs.
Wow, damn.
Nope. Wisconsin can't do it. Wisconsin gets a little help because they still play Michigan, they still play Iowa, and now those teams are ranked. But maybe Wisconsin hasn't played anybody ranked all season. So,
Let me see.
doesn't matter.
So I had the rankings up. I don't know what I did with them, but it looks like the top 4 still would have Alabama,
Georgia, Notre Dame, Clemson.
Yeah. So you good with those 4?
No, Clemson doesn't need to be there. Clemson shouldn't be there either because, I mean,
Who should have their spot?
Oklahoma. What's going to happen is Oklahoma's going to be in there anyway, but I'm worried to see if Miami can actually beat Notre Dame. Because I think Georgia's going to get popped out of it when they play Alabama in the SEC championship. Then they might take them out. If Notre Dame can beat Miami, I do. If Notre Dame beats Miami, then I think that Clemson may actually stay, and it'll be OU, Alabama, Notre Dame, and Clemson. But I don't see that happening. I think Notre Dame beats Miami, and then Notre Dame stays.
You know what they didn't see happening?
What?
Was somebody blowing out an ACL and an MCL on the practice squad.
What's up,
Deshaun Watson.
Bridgewater
like,
last year.
Like, how you gonna be on the practice squad?
It was his MCL too.
I heard it was like his entire leg fell off.
So Teddy Bridgewater himself.
Pretty much
coming back.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, why? What are you doing to this guy?
Wait, hold on. So if it's that bad, he's really like. I thought it was just. I could be like an ACL and like normal. Sounds shitty, but like a normal knee injury. You know what I mean? Like something. He'll be back next year. But if you're saying ACL, MCL, like fucking destroy his leg, like.
I mean, I could be exaggerating like I normally do.
They're gonna be.
I'm not gonna lie. I could be like just going overboard with it.
Houston's gonna be stuck with Tom Savage for a while.
No, they can sign Cap and get Cap in that playbook and try to save their season.
That ain't gonna happen though. Ain't gonna happen. You know it ain't gonna happen.
They actually discussed it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that city should, man. That city should.
I mean, everyone's discussing, but in the long run, it's just not gonna happen, man. Like whether it's good for the team or not. They're just not going to do it.
Well, then they can just take that L and then throw their season away then because Savage ain't the guy. You lost to the Colts, my man.
Yeah, but
because of
the hot hand.
King Brissett.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
No, because of T.Y.
Jacoby
having
Brissett.
the awareness to get back up and keep running.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Well, but who got him the ball?
Who cares?
Jacoby Brissett.
It ain't that hard to
Jacoby
throw.
Brissett.
Yo, honestly, bro, that was like there was nobody near him when he got the ball. No, bro.
Well, but Jacoby Brissett had to have the vision of the field to know that he was wide open to get the ball to him.
Man, okay, you act like he wasn't the first read.
Okay, it was just a ACL tear.
Okay, so he should be back next year.
He'll be back, but I mean, that ain't about it. Okay, because now they got film on you. You need to ride this first year out because
he needed to. Well, but next year he might not be as mobile. Then maybe he wants to be more of a pocket passer. Not completely change his game.
I mean, he wants to be like Warren Moon. So I mean,
but.
As long as he can protect his knee, but
my knees.
This is Houston's year. This was.
Yeah. Well, that's what Houston thought too after they won the World Series in 7. Like I said,
You
Houston
did call
in
that.
7.
You did call that.
I was getting a little shaky because I didn't think they were gonna win on the road.
What's my man's name? You are a bum. Is that his name?
Yeah, you bum.
You bum.
You garbage.
You garbage. You garbage.
Yeah.
That's what his name. Your name's you garbage.
Nah, man, he let them down twice in the series.
They put him in the third inning once, and then put him in half of the second inning.
Yeah, like halfway through the second inning in Game 7 because he was just fucking up.
Like bro, like they can't re-sign him. There's no way.
Well, the thing is, he's not a bad pitcher.
He's not clutch. Doesn't matter if he's bad. If you're not bad, you're not clutch.
It's baseball. They're gonna keep him.
They'll keep him all right when he costs him another World Series. Then they'll be like, okay, maybe we should get this guy out of here.
That's it. They make it back.
They're picks to make it back.
Oh my God, they're picks to win this year. Which they didn't.
They're already predicted, yeah. But if you got that much firepower, you just need to have non-bums or more clutch guys. Even if they're like not as good, they're clutch.
But I mean, they got one of the biggest payrolls in baseball. They're gonna either they can keep him or they'll find someone to replace him they'll pay the money for him, be just as good, and be able to handle those big moments.
Yeah, because that's that.
All these people that's always picking these teams to win all these things, they're always wrong. Every single time. The only one that I heard somebody get right this year was that the Eagles were going to go on a tear. It's the only one I heard.
Yeah.
Everything else is just like, oh, this is automatic. The Dodgers are going to win the World Series, or the Indians are going to go to the World Series again.
Yeah.
No, because the Yankees came through and just like, nah. Bro.
Yeah, but then the Yankees lost.
Well, we weren't even supposed to be there in the first place. Like, be honest with you, like they had no business even being there.
True.
They were just like, what? We get another couple of game checks? All right.
Right.
Shoot.
Right, just like the guys that were saying the Patriots are going to go 16-0 this
Yeah.
year.
And it's like, womp womp.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It's like, come on now, guys.
That's just hype. People just say it to be hypeful.
Now, do you think the Eagles are all hype right now? They are 8-1.
They're looking good.
Their only loss was to the Chiefs. I think it was to like a field goal or something like that.
No, it was a touchdown, but it wasn't like they got blown out.
Yeah, it was about a touchdown, but week 2.
Yeah, it's still early. They played some good teams.
Yeah. Well, if you listen to like ESPN or Fox Sports, they're all saying that they're not good. They're saying that they haven't done anything. They haven't played anybody. I'm like, they played the exact same teams that the team that you're fucking rooting for has played as well. Because there's not that many teams in the NFL.
Right.
I think they played a good Panthers defense, and you would think a good Broncos defense, but
Man.
Broncos
Well, the thing with the Broncos, I mean, they can't keep up. I mean,
Too tired.
The offense is so bad.
Cannot keep up.
But I mean, looking at the schedule, they almost lost to the Giants back when the Giants had their offensive firepower. They didn't have. They almost lost to the Chargers, but Chargers do have offensive firepower, just no defense. But then they popped the Cardinals, and all these games are up. I mean, until as of late, they're blowing out the Niners, blew out the Broncos. But before then, those games were all close.
Those games were close. It was close to the Giants.
It was close to everyone. I'm looking at it now. Besides the Cardinals, and the last two,
they only won by 2 points against the Chargers.
4 points Panthers, 10 points Redskins. Like I mean,
now that I look at the scores, some of the games were a lot closer than I thought.
But they look like if they come in and blow the Cowboys out, they're gonna definitely hit the Bears. Seahawks may be a challenge. Rams gonna be a shootout. Giants gonna be a blowout. Raiders, I don't even really know. Yeah, depends on which Raiders show up.
Right, it could go either way.
And the Cowboys, last game of the season.
That's what I'm saying. So my thing is, they need to find out that motherfucker's gonna be suspended or not, because he's suspended for this game.
Right.
I mean. It was supposed to be 6 games, right?
It's supposed to be 6 games.
So if he gets suspended prior to this game, that means he won't come back until they play him again.
Yeah.
In Philly.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So I mean, they need to figure this out because fucking getting tired of he's done, it's finally done. The judge signed off, it's done, and they appealed, and he's back. Like just fucking.
I heard a rumor that Jerry Jones was trying to settle. It's like, yo, we'll take 3 games.
Oh, so they're trying to like haggle it.
And then the NFL's like, nah, pimp. Either you get the 6 or you get the 6.
Yeah, he's gonna get the Ray Rice 6. But...
Well, way less proof though. That's the thing.
Right.
Way less.
Well, that's the thing though. But they signed the contract.
Yeah.
Article 46 states that the commission do whatever the hell he wants, essentially, and it's like, you signed it.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Ray Rice, he only got 6 because of the outcry, and then the video came out that he got. Blackballed. Yeah,
there's no way you can bounce back from that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I really think the Cowboys should take these games now because Falcons, Eagles, Chargers, Redskins, Giants, Raiders, you don't really need Zeke for those.
No.
But Seahawks, Eagles, at the end of the season, you don't need them. Mm-hmm. So you take that L now or forever hold your peace when you don't make the playoffs.
That's what my thing is. So say they do make the playoffs, right? And he does get suspended. Will these games count to next year or will they count during the playoffs?
I figured they'd count in the playoffs too.
That's what I figured too, but they'll try to finagle some shit. Because that dude for the World Series, he got suspended, but he's not suspended until the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah.
So they let him play the entire postseason.
Yeah.
Well, which I think could have changed. It might have changed the tide of that whole series.
It could have.
Wow.
But it sounded like that guy was the only one doing damage. You know what I mean? It's not like he was the only one getting hits.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, there's a whole other team around him.
Well, I don't watch baseball, so I'm trying to be cool.
Just spitballing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it sound like I actually knew what I was talking about, but whatever. That's cool. I'll just stay in my lane.
Man. Speaking of suspensions, though, a lot of fights in the NFL.
Yeah.
This weekend. Good. So this is what I don't understand. So Mike Evans, he's suspended.
Yeah, should be more than 1 game.
Nah. Yeah. More than 1?
More than 1 game.
He wasn't ejected, and that was dirty. I ain't seen something that dirty in a long time, bro. Like, that's a bitch-ass move, bro. It really is.
But the thing was, the dude was going after his quarterback.
He didn't go after he pushed him, bro. Going after him, Mission should have sat his ass down before he threw another interception while they're not even playing. Hell no, man. No, honestly, that was dirty. Low-key, if I had Lattimore, I'd have played hurt. I'd have played hurt, had a neck sprain, and he would have got 3 games for that. I promise you that. Lattimore got hurt for that, bro, off the field. After the play. Injury cheap shot like that, 3 games. I would have played that smart, especially if you in your in-division rival, my man. Oh yeah.
But that's the problem. They probably thought it's like, yo, why is the Saints defense so good right now? Like, this is not supposed to happen.
Okay, so Evans is suspended. What about the other San Francisco
and Arizona?
Yeah. When Carlos Hyde got ejected, who else got 4 guys got ejected in that scrum. None of them. I don't know what the suspensions are for that one. I don't know.
No, that one didn't look as rigorous though. It didn't look as like throwing blows.
It looked like there was some of them threw blows. Because that one it was like the same play. Fucking what happened with Joe Flacco. Yeah, when he slid, but he still took the shot.
He was high. I mean, honestly, man, the way I'm seeing it now in this league, where quarterbacks getting manhandled, you come out the pocket, you can get dealt with, man. And I mean, it's unfortunate because that happened to my quarterback. But in a bullshit ass way. But I understand. So if you gonna come out the pocket and want to scramble for that yard and expect the linebacker to try to kill your ass.
No, I'm watching the video right now. No, that was a fight.
It was a fight.
It was a fight. They're still fighting.
When they got ejected, I mean, it didn't look like it was as rigorous. And there wasn't no cheap shots.
Just four guys got ejected.
Yeah, like they deserve to get ejected.
They're scrapping, but it just wasn't a cheap shot like that.
Well,
did
you talk about the actual hit on the quarterback?
No, I'm talking about when they were fighting.
Okay, so the actual hit on the quarterback, he slid late like Flacco did. He slid way later than Flacco did on this one.
He got blown up.
He got blown up, and then, the guys came in to defend their dude. They started pushing.
Right, pushing.
And then Carlos Hyde got thrown down, and then he started throwing punches. And he started hitting the helmet, which is dumb because it's a helmet. Right. Helmets always win.
Yeah, well, Hyde should, if you're going to start throwing blows, but if you suspend Hyde, you got to suspend Green.
No. So,
okay, the next point. How is AJ Green not suspended?
Because AJ Green was like, "Yo, you see what I did to that guy? You see them body blows?" He was like, "Bim, bim," and the league office was like, "Yo, we don't want you coming in here throwing them haymakers up."
He got pushed down. Okay, he got pushed down, but then he comes up from behind, dude, gets him in a chokehold and pulls him down by the neck.
Who started it?
Ramsey.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's why he's not suspended,
bro.
Hyde's not suspended because it wasn't like he started throwing blows, yeah, but it started over something else. All right.
No, it did, yeah.
Yeah. So I look at it like with that incident with Lattimore and Evans. Winston started it. Right. Bucks. Lattimore just pushed him, and then my man's come from all the way. I mean, keep in mind, Lynch got suspended when he ran all the way across the field.
That's true.
All right, he got suspended.
Okay, no, but he got suspended for touching a ref, though.
Yeah.
That was his suspension.
But no,
his
that wouldn't have been a
suspension
suspension had he not came out all the way outside the field when he wasn't even in play. And then because he didn't. He kind of like jerked the ref away.
I don't think he would have got suspended for that.
I think he would have.
I don't think they realized he was coming off the bench.
He wouldn't have got suspended had he not came off the bench. Had he already been on the field and did that, I don't think he would have got suspended.
Well, I think if he didn't touch the ref, like he's saying, they would have never knew he came off the bench, honestly.
I don't think, honestly, I don't even think, I think he would have been ejected, say, for coming off the bench or maybe some penalty or whatever, but I don't think he would have been suspended. I honestly don't think he would have been suspended.
If he never touched the ref.
I think they put those two together, that's why he got suspended.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he came off.
He came off the bench.
Got himself involved.
He brought the bench with him, dude.
Right. Yeah, right. And then so did and Evans came all the way across the field to do a cheap shot on a guy, a defenseless guy.
Yeah. After
the play, because I mean during something like that during a play is a personal foul.
Yeah.
Or unsportsmanlike conduct, and then you get another one of those, and then you're gone. But he didn't get ejected for that. So
he should have been ejected.
He should have been ejected for that, and he should have. I think he should get more than one game personally, because that's some bullshit. That's just a BS play. It's BS. So why even do that? It's better off you could come at him and get on his face, yeah. But you can hurt me. He could have got a whiplash from that.
Okay, well then, what about Ramsey? He could have got neck injury.
He could have, but he shouldn't be pushing players down. He antagonized that. He brought that on himself. He did.
Oh man,
he brought that on himself. He straight up brought it on himself. Like if you go, I understand you playing dirty, you locking AJ Green down, he getting frustrated, right? But then after that kind of push was BS. You didn't have to do it. So honestly, if you're gonna do that and AJ react the way he did, eject them both.
I'm just saying, in the context of all the other things, it warrants a suspension.
Well, there was a direct direct correlation to why that happened. It was because of Ramsey. It wasn't like some other player did that.
So basically,
it's
okay. It's okay because Ramsey pushed him down.
Yes.
Before, so it's okay. It's okay for him to come.
It's not okay. They were both ejected.
No, but that's what you're saying.
But I'm saying he shouldn't be suspended for that.
In the grand scheme of things,
well, then suspend Ramsey too. Then. They were suspending both. But if you're not going to suspend them both, you can't suspend anyway.
Yeah, then fucking Breen say Evans. Let's act like nothing happened.
You can't. No, that was a conscious decision, and he was defenseless.
So was AJ Green.
No, okay, he put him in chokehold and slammed him down. Versus
from behind him, bro. From behind him.
No. All right. So I'm looking at the play right now.
Those are two totally different things.
So it looked like it was a run play. AJ Green came up and he was doing like a half-ass block. He put his arm on the shoulder, right?
And then he backed off.
He backed off, and then Jalen Ramsey just straight shoved him to the ground, and then acted like, whatever. So that should have been a personal foul.
It should have. Agreed.
But they didn't throw it. So AJ Green, being a man, he's like, nah, you ain't got to pump me right now because Andy Dalton stopped throwing me the ball, and it's his fault. That's the reason why we're losing this game right now. And he went after him.
Yeah. No. But you can't suspend a guy for pushing a guy, and the guy reacts like that.
But you should suspend AJ Green for retaliating.
What?
I'm just saying.
No.
That's what all the suspensions are. Retaliation. All the suspensions.
Okay, retaliation due to things that should have been called as flags. What happened with Lattimore and Winston wasn't really a flag, but Evans Lattimore just was like, yo, don't put your fucking fingers in my face, or touch. He like put his finger in his like helmet hole, bro. Like, why are you doing? Why are you even on the field, bro? You are hurt. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. So then he pushes him. Like, what are you doing? That's right there. That should have been interference as far as James Winston. Like, I forget what they call it. Could be like line interference or I forget the term, but it should have been a flag on that. And then Lattimore pushing him. I was like, okay, well, Winston started that. Right. And then Evans to come over here and blast the guy who just pushed him, and then he one arm pushed him, bro.
But like, okay, that
blast him.
That's his quarterback though.
His quarterback's hurt anyway. His quarterback's already hurt. So where was that at beforehand?
Because he doesn't want to get more hurt.
Then tell your quarterback to stay on the bench. Tell your quarterback to stay off the field.
My whole thing is, okay, what you're saying with Evans and Lattimore is he came up from behind him, blindsided him. He didn't know what was coming, right? He
running start, biggest receiver in the NFL, charges him, could easily have hurt him.
Okay, I agree. It could have hurt him.
All right, question. Did DeAndre Hopkins get suspended when him and Cortland Finnegan went at it?
I don't even know that even happened.
Yeah. When they were out there actually throwing punches and Cortland Finnegan's helmet got thrown off? No, they didn't get suspended because it's the exact same situation as the AJ Green thing. And they set the standard right then and there.
But he didn't like blindside him.
Yeah, he did.
Like he like squared up to him, right?
No, he blindsided. Then they squared up, and then they legit went to fighting. They started duking it out. So the NFL set the precedent right there. They're like, well, if we didn't suspend them, we can't suspend AJ Green because, like you said, Mike Evans he wasn't actually involved in that situation. He came all the way from wherever the hell he was and straight blasted it, and then stood over him like what?
Yeah, you weren't involved. That's why AJ Green, Ramsey, it was just them. So you eject both of them, and you leave that down.
They'll get fined.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely get fined.
Yeah, I don't think they should deserve a suspension, but the fine definitely. Mike Evans suspension because he wasn't involved in it, and he inserted himself. That's like with the NBA. If there's a fight, you can't come off the bench. And
right, yeah, no.
This ain't hockey.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Fans coming out.
Fans coming out fighting.
The whole stadium's in a brawl.
Right.
Plus, I don't need AJ Green to get suspended because I got him in 4 different leagues. So
yeah, I kind of need him to play too.
So why are you saying he needs to be suspended, bro?
I'm just because he should.
No, he should not, bro. The league actually got it right with this one, man. Evans, I would have got 2 games. I've had Lattimore. I told you I play hurt, bro. I'm like, yo, hey, tell the doctor I got a neck sprain. Questionable for next week.
My neck and my back.
Right, my neck and my back. Questionable next week.
Come out with a neck brace on.
I'd have played it.
Hey, you know what? At least all those guys are fine for their team.
Yeah. Even though the 49ers are garbage, I mean.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch was fighting for.
Hell, I would try to get suspended off the 49ers and go home for a while.
Heck yeah. They're going to lose anyway. They're not going to lose the whole...
They're playing the Giants next, so...
You need that money, though. You need that money.
I think they might get their first win of the year.
Man, the Giants better not let them win that game.
Who's going to stop them?
Who's going to stop them?
I mean, is Jimmy Garoppolo in yet?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the 49ers schedule, man. Like, they might beat the Bears, man. That's maybe the only win they get.
The Bears.
I don't think... Nah.
They ain't beating the Seahawks. They're not beating the Texans. They're not beating the Titans. They're not beating the Jags. They're definitely not beating the Rams.
I don't think they can... The Bears got a good run game. And I don't know what the 49ers run defense is like, but Jordan Howard is and the other guy they got Tyreek Cohen, I think it is.
Yeah, but they have no pass threat.
Yeah,
they have no pass threat. It's a loaded box. I stopped that.
So before we get to our week 10 picks?
Yes, sir.
I found this article while we were talking about this, and we were talking about like predictions and everything by like ESPN and sportscasters. So the men's basketball college basketball's about to start back up, right?
Yeah.
So they're already predicting who the national champs are going to be. Already.
Michigan State.
What's that?
They said Michigan State.
Majority of people are saying Michigan State. Of course, Duke is up there. One guy said Florida.
Why are they sleeping on North Carolina like they don't have that starting point guard still?
One guy said Kentucky, and then one said Villanova and Arizona.
What? No Gonzaga? No North Carolina?
No.
Okay, what's funny about that is Kentucky got like his youngest group ever. So if they're not all one and done, next year it's gonna be Kentucky.
Dude, I honestly think they need to change that.
The one and done?
The one and done. I think it's a lot of these guys are going to the league now. Like you could tell just by the way they're playing. It's like, yo, they're not ready for this.
Yeah, so
they are not, and it takes some years to actually develop. Like Brandon Ingram's been in 4 years now. Mm-hmm. He's just now getting to a point where he can actually ball out.
But it's the hype and the injuries.
That's my thing. And they're bringing all these young guys in. They're getting injured left. Like the 76ers, they brought all those guys in. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, all these guys, and they get injured their first year. And it's like, yo, like maybe if you spent maybe a year or two in college.
But they don't want to lose that cash because you damn as good. You tear your ACL in college, bro.
Well, think about, so look at John Wall. He played I want to say 3 years in college.
Yeah,
and he's been injury free pretty much the entire career.
Yeah.
So a lot of these guys, it's just in my opinion, they come out too early and they start playing against these grown ass men, and the game speed is way faster. And then you going say you're going up for a layup, you're gonna get fouled, but you're getting fouled by
a grown man.
A grown man. It's way different. So I think if they stay in college, maybe at least till their sophomore year. I give it sophomore year.
2 years.
At least build up that muscle strength and get that speed up, because going from high school to college, not everybody's like LeBron. Not everybody can walk into that game.
I mean, that's why you gotta let those kids gotta think about it, man. I mean, I respect the fact giving them an option.
I think the option is cool, but I like what the NBA did was like, hey, we're gonna stop this whole high school thing. It's done.
Yeah.
Nobody could. I think Andrew Bynum was the last one, and he's not even in the fucking league anymore.
Yeah, because his knees were all fucked up.
So the only person I think that's lasted the longest was LeBron James, but he's just a freak of nature.
Well, Kobe.
Man, Kobe.
He played 15 years, but 20 years, but look at LeBron. He's on his 15th year and he's still fucking balling out.
That's true.
Kobe hit his 15th year. He was just like, yo.
That wasn't when Kobe started falling down, did he?
Bro, he started falling down after their last championship.
Did he?
But I feel like Kobe was doing.
I thought he was still doing all right. Like,
when they brought in Gary Payton and
but Kobe had to do a whole lot more. I felt like, man. Well, LeBron had to do a lot, but Kobe more finesse, dude.
No, Kobe's
LeBron's
more
more just power.
Yeah.
But
put the jersey in his mouth and ball. But yeah, no, like if they kept him a couple years, like how they do with football, like you basically have to do 3 years in college. You have to play 3 years at least, before you can even enter the draft. I'm not saying, man, maybe they should do that for basketball, because one, I think it would be better for the brand. Going into it, it might give a more, what's the football word, parity, instead of you having like these powerhouses like where the Warriors and the Cavs. Everyone knows that's basically what it's going to come down to. Like you can't,
not necessarily true.
Not always, but like that's to the casual fan. That's what they're waiting for.
Gotcha.
That's what they're expecting. That's what they're waiting for, because that's all they see. Yeah. They don't see a team like the Denver Nuggets or the Memphis Grizzlies or something like that coming out of the West or really doing anything, because you have those powerhouses. But if you let these guys develop a little bit, maybe even if they even like try to make their D League,
they have actually tried to change it up. I don't know if you've been following it, but they changed it to the G League because Gatorade bought the league. And so what these guys are doing, like the Spurs, they sent Tony Parker down to the G League.
Really?
So he got injured, so he's rehabbing. So therefore, these guys get to play with the guy they don't normally play with in a first starting lineup, and they'll bring them up, bring him slowly back up to game speed and game strength, and he'll be ready to roll.
That's good.
Hassan Whiteside, he played for the Vipers.
Yeah.
And now he's balling out in Miami Heat right now.
Yeah.
And where?
He played for the Vipers.
Now he's playing with the Heat?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know that. No, that's good, but if they take steps to do that, to kind of develop the leagues and stuff like that, and just basically give these guys more options. Even if they don't go to college, just go to the overseas and make money.
Dude, a lot of those guys that are going overseas and balling out, dude, they're coming back really good.
Oh yeah,
really good.
Oh yeah,
like that. Is it Joker on your team?
Jokic?
Yeah. Or Kristaps Porzingis, the unicorn. Yeah, boy. All right, let me get off basketball stuff because I can talk about that all day. So going to week 10 for Thursday.
Dun, dun, dun.
Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals at 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who y'all got?
Seattle Seahawks.
Without a doubt.
You don't think Adrian Peterson can run Legion of Boom?
I mean, not with Drew Stanton as a quarterback and not throwing the ball to anybody.
Load the box.
Yeah.
You got shut down corners now. Oh, Griffin has been getting picked on, but load the box.
Yeah, I was picking Seattle anyway. New Orleans at Buffalo.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like for some reason their defense came out of nowhere.
Wait, who? You said New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always told everybody, Tyrod Taylor is not a starting quarterback. He was a backup for a long time for a reason.
He does well, but when McCoy only gets 25 rushing yards.
Right, that doesn't help. Doesn't help at all.
I still think he's overrated.
Not really, but he played.
I
think McCoy's a top 10 quarterback or running back.
You know when they talk about like jocks mean like meatheads, just straight dumb.
Yeah,
he is exactly that.
But does he have to be smart?
He's not smart enough to run the ball harder than what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean, I think he is. He's still. He just couldn't run through that defense that they played last week.
Okay.
Which was shitty because
Jets defense isn't that good.
Hey, man. You respect the green. Speaking of Green Bay or Chicago?
Green Bay?
Chicago.
No.
I'm taking Chicago.
Hell no.
I'm taking. I don't trust any quarterback that's with the Green Bay right now.
No.
I don't either. But Chicago, y'all like Chicago's a super.
You're the one that sold us on Mr. Trubisky.
Yeah.
You sold me on Mr. Trubisky.
But they ain't throwing. He's not throwing it.
He doesn't have to throw it.
No,
especially this game, he really doesn't have to throw.
I like the Bears defense
Here's what I will say.
Brett Hundley.
You can say whatever you want about the coverage ability of the Green Bay linebackers, but they can stop that run.
So what about the Bears defense?
What about
They can stop Brett Hundley. Anybody can stop Brett Hundley.
Their corners can't lock down Jordy. They're gonna run go routes like they were running last night and watch.
I mean, what's his face? Martellus Bennett's not even playing, right?
No, they got Rodgers and another tight end.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm retiring. He's done.
Oh, okay.
They got receivers. They got too many receivers, man. I think Green Bay can do this one.
All right. Cleveland at Detroit.
Oh, yeah, Detroit.
Sorry, so we already knew Detroit's going to win this game. But we're going to take... Wait, what?
Wait, I mean, Cleveland?
What?
This game? Oh. I thought you meant yesterday.
So, how bad do you think they're going to beat the Browns?
Not that bad. Detroit can't run that well, and Cleveland's secondary is not trash. They're not bad.
I'm gonna say
the offense sucks.
31-14.
That's reasonable.
31-20.
I'm going to go 27.
No 50 burger.
6.
27-6.
Because I really don't like Deshaun Kaiser. I don't like anybody that's on that team except for Hugh Jackson.
Too early.
Pittsburgh and Indianapolis.
Oh man,
Pittsburgh.
I really want Jacoby Brisket to like start cooking these fools, but
I do too. But
it's not gonna happen. Ben Roethlisberger's gonna run all over them. Chargers at Jacksonville.
Jags.
I'm taking the Jags. I like this game though.
Yeah,
I like this game, especially since Ramsey didn't get suspended. So I think he's gonna have a field day with this one. Yeah. Jets at Tampa Bay.
Jets.
Yeah, the Jets keep rolling, bro. They're supposed to be tanking, but they're not.
They're not. No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, we might make the playoff.
No Winston, no Evans. Forget about it.
Cincinnati at Tennessee.
Cincy.
You still going to take Cincy?
Yeah.
Damn.
Green got something to prove, homie. 2 touchdowns like Green. 2 touchdowns, at least over 100 yards receiving.
Yeah, I'm taking Tennessee.
I'm taking Cincinnati in this one because I need AJ Green to go off. It's just a purely selfish reason. I honestly don't care about this game.
Why do you think Tennessee would even do that, dude?
I just don't see the Bengals as good.
Titans aren't good. Mariota look like a typical. He looks like he shouldn't have had all that hype coming out of college.
I mean, he probably shouldn't have, but still gonna take the Titans.
Minnesota at Washington.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings.
I want them to lose.
I'm taking Redskins.
But
you want the Vikings to lose? May not have Reed.
I want Vikings to lose.
So you're taking Redskins?
No, I have Minnesota winning.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't have that many weapons. Yeah. Like, Rhodes is going to lock down Docton.
Mm-hmm.
No Jordan Reed because he just can't stay healthy ever. The run game, Minnesota can stop that.
Mm-hmm.
And Cousins, I don't know.
And Minnesota's coming off a bye week. So.
Yeah. Houston at LA Rams.
Rams.
I can see the Rams putting up 52 on Houston.
Yeah. 50 burger.
Goff is
God.
50 burger.
Dallas at Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I'm hedging this one. I want Atlanta to win because I can't stand Cowboys fans, and I want Skip Bayless to be like, But I feel that if Ezekiel Elliott is playing, he'll run all over that Falcons defense.
Mm-hmm. And Atlanta's going to throw all over that Dallas defense. That secondary is whack. Now, my thing is, secondary is whack, but their front seven is legit. But it ain't like Atlanta ain't got 2 bruisers in the backfield like that. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you wear them down, but then Julio, no one can see. They're going to double Julio, and then you're going to have Sanu or you're going to have Gabriel. Someone else going to ball. So Atlanta's going to get him. And it's in Atlanta? Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah. I'm just taking Atlanta just out of pure principle because I don't want Dallas to win this one. So it's one of those, like, if you say it, it'll happen. Giants at San Francisco.
Giants.
You said you taking Giants?
Yeah.
I'll take San Fran because I think this will be the first one of the year.
No.
Because I think Carlos Hyde's going to come out swinging again. Knock out Eli Manning. Bim!
Right. Maybe.
But I also heard that the coach was talking about starting that rookie that they have.
Who?
they have some rookie. I don't know if they drafted him this year or last year.
Webb?
No, I don't think it's Webb. I'll look at it in a second. But they're talking about like, hey, we're not gonna make the playoffs. We might as well get this guy some playing time. So they might sit Eli.
No, don't sit Eli. That's disrespectful to a guy that's had like who hasn't missed like barely any games, and he's the reason why y'all have 2 rings. He's the reason why the Cowboys weren't defeated last year. They owe him that to keep it going.
Yeah, you can't. I don't like that idea either.
No.
It might be Davis Webb then. Yeah.
Webb, yeah. Don't do that. Don't get your rookies out there to get blown up with a bunch of not non-starting receivers and with a
Will it be the best way to let the kid learn? I mean, throw him to the fire.
And then he get hurt. Then what?
Right.
Bring Eli back out.
Yeah.
Well, no back up. Nah.
I mean, you still got Geno Smith back there.
Oh Lord.
Mr. Lazy Eyes himself.
Negative.
Let's see. New England at Denver.
Oof.
I feel the Patriots gonna, go up to Mile High and just start cooking up. Tom Brady's like, oh, let me get my kale shakes.
Okay, first off, New England has a bad record in Mile High.
Denver has a bad record in Mile High right now. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I put New England, but I mean,
who's the starting quarterback for Denver right now?
That's the question. Osweiler or is it who?
It's Osweiler. They already named him the starter for the Patriots game.
So you really trust him, Brock Osweiler, to win this game for him?
Oh no, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And I even have realistically, I have New England picked on my sheet, but I want the Broncos to win. I feel bad picking against my team, but the realistic choice is New England. Although we did beat them in overtime last year in Mile High because for whatever reason New England does not have a good record in Mile High. But we also had it was with Brock Osweiler last year too that we beat him.
All right. So I'll make sure to call you. Be like, hey, you still alive? Miami at Carolina for the Monday night game.
Panthers.
Well, I don't know because Cam Newton's on top of that wave right now.
It's true,
and he's cresting. He was all smiling to reporters at the little press conference, and it just seems like. But I'm taking Carolina anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly, it ain't. I don't think Carolina's gonna win it. I think Cutler's gonna lose it.
So Carolina wins
like his entire career.
As in Carolina, I'm not sorry. I don't think Cam is gonna win it. I think Cutler's gonna lose it. My bad.
Just the Mets. The Panthers still win.
I mean, they still win by default, but it's not like they went out there and beat them.
It's like you didn't beat us, we beat ourselves.
Yeah, because that's what happened.
Fuck out of here, bro.
When you give up your best running back, and then you
dude, I was so glad because I didn't.
He broke that like.
Oh my god! Yards. And I bet everybody's like, bro, really?
Yeah.
That's like Jeff Fisher looking at the Rams right now, like, yo, I had that. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't do anything with this. Like, what?
Yeah, the fact that they still got Drake and they got Williams back there, so they don't have bombers back there. Mm-hmm. They got some guys that are still balling, but no, Cutler's gonna lose this for them. Like it's gonna be close, and then Cutler's gonna throw a pick or a fumble. He can pull some type of Tony Romo magic and then lose it.
Oh, that's what we didn't talk about.
The roast.
Deion Sanders versus Tony Romo.
Well, we're running out of time.
I know,
so we can record that and then just throw it up real fast today. Like a little quick cut. Yeah. But if you don't want us to lose, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Turtle Show.
Turtle Show.
We do basketball, football. I don't know why they want us to talk about hockey. I don't care about hockey. Like, I absolutely hate that sport. I don't think it's a real sport.
What? Oh, my goodness.
I, as a native New Yorker, do not care about hockey.
Wow.
Because in New York, we have the Knicks, then the Yankees, then the Giants, maybe the Jets, and then the Rangers are down here.
Don't forget the Nets.
That's because the Rangers
we don't count the Nets. Just because Jay-Z brought the Nets from New Jersey, we don't count them.
The Rangers may not be that good because they're in the East with all the Canadian teams, so they get.
How do you know this?
Anyway. Bro, I'm from Detroit, homie. What you mean? It's hockey town. What are you talking about?
Detroit, homie.
Yeah, I'm saying Detroit's hockey town, bro. You can't. I know this stuff on accident,
bro. I know.
What I'm saying?
I know 2 hockey teams,
bro.
The Rangers and the Golden Knights.
Is maybe one of the most difficult sports to play.
You're on skates.
On ice.
That's why it's hard, bro.
Imagine football and soccer put together.
And
it's football and soccer
you can
together.
Fight.
And rugby.
Like it's not like you take a hit. Oh, there's a flag. No, you fucking
you're allowed to fight.
Throw them hands.
Like,
you gotta know how to throw them hands.
Hockey may be one of the most difficult sports, man. Keeping your balance on that. What?
Right.
Bro, little girls
going as fast as you can. Like just slam it in the pool.
They dance on skates in the Olympics.
Bro, these guys are chasing a puck with no mask, bro. They just be playing that thing. Dudes are literally slide on the ground and die to block the pathway of the puck, bro. You could easily get a concussion and kill yourself.
Dudes get fucking kicked by the
Those
blades on the skates
blades, bro. When guys go airborne, cutting people's faces open, bro. Are you kidding me? Hockey is like the last of the savage sports. It's like gladiator, technically. Get out of here! I can't believe you said that. As a sports fan, this guy said hockey's not a sport.
It's not.
So Avalanche are better than Red Wings.
It's not a sport.
Get the hell out of here with that.
Unless they play with a ball, it's not a sport.
So golf's a sport?
Golf's not a sport. Golf's a pastime. I mean, there's no competition. Like you're playing against yourself, essentially.
What about wall ball?
Have you ever
wall ball?
Have you ever hit a golf ball?
Yes, I took golfing in college.
Oh, it's not that easy.
Yeah, I'm an expert at golfer.
Tiger Woods, huh?
No, not Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Right.
I'm not the Tiger Woods over here. I'm more like that kid, the other little black kid that came up that showed up like and it disappeared.
What little black kid?
There was another black kid that showed up and just disappeared. But yeah, we're completely out of time, so follow us and yeah.
Turf Toe Show.